Welcome to Owen Allen Media. Dancehall artist Kiprich, whose real name is Marlon Plunkett, has been named among several persons of interest as the St. Catherine North Police impose a curfew in Top Banks and March Pen in Spanish Town. This follows the killing of Everton Spikey and his brother Jason Spike, both linked to the Okra Lane Gang, a faction of the Klansman gang led by incarcerated Tesha Miller. Other individuals of interest include Damian Violence Johnson, Siobhan Peter Hewlett, Carlos Fighter Fairweather, Danga Reds, Campbell Romeo Pops, Donovan Richards, Dave Burrow Richards, Alfonso Boo McDonald, and Orville Will Buckner. A 48-hour curfew was enforced in Top Bank starting 6 p.m. on Friday, restricting movements unless authorized by law enforcement. Nearby communities affected include Railway, De La Vega City, Port, Henderson, Okra Lane, and Dallas Lane. Also, the St. Andrew North Division curfew affecting Rock Hall, Whitehall Avenue, and Cassava Peace has been extended for another 48 hours, set to be lifted 6 p.m. on Sunday. This is basically another dancehall artist wanted by the police for questioning after Skipper was named person of interest for one other gang, Don Thickman. So one other and Clans gang are active as ever in the community in the place. Police are urging the public to stop sharing a nude photo of 14-year-old Price Johnson, who was brutally assaulted and killed in her home at Palm Grove Court, Spanish Town Road. Superintendent Damian Manderson condemned the sharing of explicit images, calling it distasteful and unacceptable. He also opened for the public assistance in locating the suspect, identified as Imani Lignott from Crescent Road. Now, he said, we're asking the public for help in finding this man so that Price Johnson death is not in vain. Manderson urged providing police contact numbers are 119 and 832-9082. So that's 832-9082. Price Johnson, a 9th grade student at Haile Selassie High School, was at home when a man believed to be of unsound mind forced his way in and carried out a gruesome act on her before escaping. And honestly, this story is a very, very extremely sad one. A lot of people are saying, where was the community when the community was needed to be of help to the little girl? And there's also a report that says the mother was in her room sleeping, and then there are also people saying that the mother was not there. In any case you take it, it's a very sad situation. And also, if the mother was there, what could the mother have done? Would the situation be different, or would the mother also be hurt, right? Now, in other news, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has called on Jamaicans living in the U.S. to return home if facing hardship, but warned them to remain law-abiding citizens. Andrew Holness no easy, but he's not wrong. Many people here in the U.S. are living worse than dogs, and people in Jamaica living better than them, right? And if you were in yard, you wouldn't be suffering the way you are suffering here in the U.S. And that is a fact. A lot of people might not know it firsthand, because them still in Jamaica, whatever the case is, but he's not wrong. But right now, this mostly goes for undocumented Jamaicans, since Trump administration in his second term is intensifying deportations of criminal offenders and illegal immigrants, including 5,120 Jamaicans currently slated for removal. Andrew Only, speaking at 2025 Security Seminar in Kingston, acknowledged the U.S. right to enforce immigration laws, but emphasized that Jamaica remains home for all Jamaicans, which is right. Bro God is speaking some facts right there. And he said, if you find it difficult where you are, come back home. Ackee and Saltfish is still good. He said, encouraging returnees to contribute to national development instead of engaging in crime and violence. So if you are being deported, fine, Jamaica is still your home, but make sure that you're coming to Jamaica to contribute to the society rather than tearing things down. He warned that those deported with criminal intent will be met with firm hand. Andrew Only said, don't come back here to destroy our homeland. plan. We have been making progress and we will deal with criminals accordingly. So Andrew Holness is basically saying the Jamaica that you left is not the same Jamaica that you're coming back to. I mean, Jamaica has developed, but Jamaica has also, stepped up where it comes to crime, dealing with crime and violence and, people who want to engage in those activities. So Andrew Holness also appealed to Jamaicans abroad to reject gang culture and work together to build a prosperous Jamaica, right? It sound good. Everything where Andrew Holness is saying, it sound actually good. But some people would still say, easier said than done. Because there's a lot of work that needs to be done in Jamaica, whether or not they want to come back to a new Jamaica or not. There's a lot of work that still needs to be done. So President Trump in his second term has ramped up mass deportation, prioritizing illegal immigrants with criminal records, but also targeting others. At a January 28 press briefing, the White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt reinforced Trump's commitment, and she said that illegal immigrants by definition are criminals and will be deported. So Trump is not basically targeting only illegal immigrants that are criminals who should be deported, but also illegal immigrants whatsoever. So once your paper not right, once you run off anything at all, you will be deported, right? She also said that violent offenders remain a top priority. Other undocumented individuals are not off the table, right? So as I said, they're also targeting others who are not directly involved in crime and violence. There is also a report that Florida is considering stricter identification requirements for remittance senders, aiming to curb illegal gun trafficking to Jamaica. So basically, there's a lot of Jamaicans that are in Florida. Most people would say Florida is Jamaica, right? Looks like Jamaica. So if you are waiting for your cousin to send the money and it's taking a little while, that's because you have to go through a more stricter identification, right? Now, Andrew Holness welcomed the move, and he said that remittances help families survive, but it's unacceptable when guns are smuggled in barrels of rice and soap powder. Right, so that means the dock is going to be, shut down, or the dock is going to be, everything's going to be checked thoroughly, right, whenever those shipments are coming in on the dock. All right, so that's the video for today. Owen Allen Media, we keep you informed. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the subscribe, thanks for the views, thanks for the comments. As I said, as always, I'm out. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section about the whole Andrew Holness situation, about Price Johnson situation, and also about Kiprich situation. Go off in the comment section and turn that post notification on so you can get the videos whenever them upload is, because we not drop foolishness around here. Yes, Owen Allen Media, keep you informed.